Good morning, everyone. So, I thought I'd just come out with this, and you're seeing more of it, a lot more of it, especially now we have social media. But my biggest secret turned out through sobriety. I then realized that it wasn't actually my biggest secret, and things can happen to us that make us feel shameful, even when we're 5 years old. Things can happen to us. We feel like nobody's going to believe us, all the while not realizing as a child that the red flags were all over and everybody very likely knew. So, if there are young people watching this, especially if your dad or anybody, I had a fantastic stepdad, really cool. I had a great childhood with my mum and my stepdad, and we've addressed a lot of things. And I took, a certain somebody to court, and but I was sexually assaulted when I was 6 months old, when I was 4, 5 years old, and then I was raped by this family member when I was 15, and I didn't realize. I was groomed. I was bought everything, anything I wanted, I had it, trips away and stuff. And as a child, when you come from a family, old fashioned values, that's not upset everybody, that stay quiet, that's not cause a scene, it's inappropriate, it's going to cause, chaos, and you don't want to do that, and you end up self-harming. So when I was 12, I was cutting my arm with blades. A lot of girls were. Not saying it's right at all, but we don't even realize when you're a child, especially, you're crying out for help, and people are trying to get it out of you, and you feel like you can't. Well, you didn't do anything wrong. If this has happened to anybody, and it can happen at any time, you could be 20, you could be 40, you could be any age. You have to report it. And the main reason being is that, the shame that you feel is likely going to stem from the fact that deep down, unconsciously or subconsciously, by you not reporting it, that person gets away with it and more people go through it. So this is why it's so important, even if you're scared that no one's going to believe you, that you haven't got enough evidence, etc., report it. Because when there's a chain going on and other people report it, that person will have to suffer the consequences, and they deserve to. They have no right. What right does anybody have to go around abusing innocent children, women, boys? What right have they got? So you have to speak out, because you have to prevent that from happening to other people. And even if no one believes you and everyone says you're crazy and lying, even if you did the right thing and you are going to remove a fog from your brain that you're likely, drinking away, smoking away, causing all of this self-harm, you're hating yourself, say it. Fuck it, say it. Tell it. Tell everyone. You haven't done anything wrong. And people, maybe some people will say that you're crazy and you're lying, but you know what? You are going to feel, oh my God, like you've seen the light. So report it. Say it. I'm shaking while I'm saying this. I'm kind of nervous to share this. It's now a 4-minute video. I'm going to have to break it down. I don't know. I'm going to have to make another video on it. And I spoke about this with my family, and my mother was upset about it, and the problem that she faced was the problem that I faced, was that there was not enough evidence. But the fact that my mother reported her suspicion, at least, entitled my children to get the injunction against this perpetrator. So the fact that she reported it 37 years ago, it mattered. And it protected my kids, and police went over there, confiscated the laptops, maybe found some more, I don't know. But I did the right thing. And it might mean that you get cut out of lots of money, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm on benefits. I'm a single mum. I never learned to drive. I didn't get my GCSEs from school, and it's just a big eye opener. And you know what? It doesn't matter. You can turn your life around. by being happy, being positive, and everything that happened to you was an experience, was a lesson. And so you have a gift that you can share with other people. And I just hope that you do not suffer in silence and you do not numb the pain. And I hope that you can all live a happy and sober life away from toxicity and evil people, because life is great and you have to get those people out. Get rid of those people, because the more you keep those people in your cycle, you are blocking out people that are going to love you the right way, the way that you deserve it. And you do deserve it. Try not to cry. Okay. Happy New Year, everyone.